crash in Calabasas this morning, and we can confirm that there were reports of patchy fog in the area.
Airplane was in control. Plane is shaking.
Well, good afternoon. We're interrupting this program to report that former NBA player Kobe Bryant and 4 others killed in a helicopter crash in Los Angeles this morning. According to ESPN and other media outlets, Bryant, who was 41 years old, was traveling in his private chopper when it went down in Calabasas, a suburb of Los Angeles. ESPN has confirmed that Kobe Bryant's daughter was on board the chopper and also died in the crash. While the investigation is just in the preliminary stages, we can tell you that there were reports of patchy fog in the area, but we cannot confirm that weather was the cause of the crash. Again, NBA legend Kobe Bryant, along with 4 others killed in a helicopter crash in Calabasas this morning. And we can confirm that there were reports of patchy fog in the area. Some of the visibilities can east as low as 2 miles at LAX. And we cannot confirm, though, that that was the cause of the crash. The investigation is ongoing and in the early stages at this point. We are awaiting further information at a press conference scheduled to start at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And as you can see here from our satellite picture, you can see Calabasas area right here. And we are picking up, at least earlier today, that there was some cloud and fog in the air. That's these areas of gray that you can kind of see moving along here. The visible picture gives us a little bit better idea of what was going on at the time of the crash. Look at the darker areas first. Those are the areas where the sky is clear. So at a minimum, if the crash occurred in this area, there was definitely low ceilings and fog in the region. And I did get a report of a 2-mile visibility at Los Angeles, and over near Oxford, we did have visibilities as low as 6 miles. So somewhere in between was where those visibilities were reduced. We didn't get a report out of Calabasas area. Now, a wind advisory is in effect for the area tonight, and the winds at the time of the crash were actually calm to less than 10 miles per hour. So we don't know at this time if wind played a factor in terms of weather in this crash, but we are reporting now, multiple news outlets, including ESPN, reporting that Kobe Bryant and now one of his daughters actually have passed in a helicopter crash, tragic crash here in Southern California, Calabasas, and again reporting that in the area, weather is not confirmed to have played a role in this crash, but from our satellite picture, if we could throw that back up there real quick, we do see in the area that in this area, a few hours ago, about the time of the crash, the gray showing where we did have low clouds, and the visibilities were at least lower. To tell you this, they weren't 10 miles plus. That's all this up here. All this area in dark is where we didn't have any cloud or fog, but there were reports of low ceilings and fog in the area at the time of the crash. Relative humidity, as you can see, there is moisture in the air. Clouds and fog is actually low-level moisture. Fog is a low-level stratus cloud. So when your humidity gets up there at 60, 70%, that shows you that the atmosphere is saturated, has high water content in it. So certainly there was some reports, as we had said, fog and cloud in the area. But the best picture is really when we see our satellite picture where we can see in the area that we did have reports of cloud and fog in the area. So once again, from multiple news outlets reporting now, earlier today, Kobe Bryant, NBA star, along with one of his daughters, have been killed, along with 3 others, in a tragic helicopter crash here in Southern California. We are going to be reporting further on this as we go through this evening at 5 p.m. Eastern Time. There will be a press conference reporting on this in Southern California. That's going to be coming up in just a bit, and we will cover that for you. Once again, covering now the tragic death of Kobe Bryant and now one of his daughters being reported killed in a helicopter crash in Calabasas, California. We now send you back to your regularly scheduled program.
People in one hurricane.